it's easy to think that because things aren't happening the way that we want them to happen, that we're behind. But sometimes it's about progress. And I quickly learned something that changed the way that I viewed my own personal progress. One of the things I learned was God acknowledges obedience before he acknowledges the outcome. So if we're going on, taking on a task, and God asks us to do something in a specific way, the fact that we took one step forward to completing this task was more than enough for God to say, my child is walking in obedience. We took the first step. When we complete the task, which would for us count as the final outcome, the results, that makes God happy, that makes God smile, and you reap the benefits of finishing. But really, it was about him seeing that you went from not hearing his voice, not listening to him, being disobedient sometimes, to deciding, I'm taking the first step. That first step alone is enough to activate God. Because God doesn't wait for us to give him results to affirm us. He just responds to our obedience. He sees all the planning that we do. He sees the restraint that we have. He sees the discipline. So I just want to remind you of this. As you're going on this journey of transformation, remember that you are not behind. You're building. And when we're building, sometimes it could be overwhelming. It can be stressful. It can be intense. Because when I'm talking about building, I mean for my sisters out there that are taking care of their families, they're working 1, 2, 3 jobs. They are trying to transform their finances. We're trying to go to church, be a part of a ministry, be there for our kids, be there for ourselves. If you're dating, you're trying to be there for that person, or even moving towards being a spouse. You're trying to be that too. Well, it can become a lot. And in the midst of all of that, I want to remind you that you need to rest. Rest is a part of stewardship. Rest isn't a sign that we're quitting anything. And I don't mean a cock back your head kind of resting. I just mean that you are taking some time out for yourself to think about all the things that you are actually doing and to see what things that I am doing right now are things that God actually called me to. He doesn't call us to every single thing. He doesn't call us to solve every single problem. Matter of fact, he doesn't call us to solve any problems. He's the ultimate problem solver. So when I say rest, rest is a form of stewardship. And when you do it, you show God that I trust you. You show God that I no longer want to exhaust this physical body that you've given me. I want to cherish what you've given me in my body, what my mind has inside, my emotions, everything about me, I appreciate it. So I'm going to rest to take care of it. Because when you aren't rested, you can't even discern what's good or what's bad for you. It makes it hard to make that distinguishment. So you end up getting in situations that aren't for you. But when you rest, your mind is clear, your heart is clear, your eyes are open, you can hear clearly. So I want to encourage you, stop what you're doing and rest. And out of everything that we've learned this month, if we just look back, we've learned how to pace, we've learned how to listen. We didn't just learn how to slow down. We learned how to create this guilt-free lifestyle that creates room for God. And that's most important, because when we're creating room for God, we have created this space where we can slow down and hear his voice. We have created this space where we say, God, I trust you with my connections. I trust you with timing. I trust you with provision. I trust you with the doors. I trust you with everything. Because remember, you don't have to force what isn't assigned to you. If it's assigned, it's going to come, right? Think about it. Think about the job you have right now. Did you have to force your way into that job? Or did you just fill out the application, submit the resume, and then you went through the interviews, you panicked the whole way probably, or tried to prepare the whole way, and then it worked out for you? Now, for some people, it may not be the exact job that you want. It may be the floor, you trying to get up there to the ceiling and then keep going, break the ceiling, you know what I'm saying? But when we move with God, when we allow God to handle our situation for us, then everything changes and we get to physically rest. So when you stop forcing things to happen in your life and you let God handle the things that He wants to handle, now you don't have to worry about the things that belong to you. They're just gonna come. But this whole month of February has been a blast. I don't know if y'all realize how much you've actually done. If you watch the previous videos, you learn how to slow down, rest. You've learned how to create a plan. You made a 10-year plan. You made a 5-year plan. You did a 1-year plan. We worked on our monthly plan. We did a daily and a weekly. We've done all of this, and that is a lot of work. It is not for the faint of heart. We even made a block schedule to find out where our free time lies. So, all of this we've done in February. But in March, I'm going to teach you how to steward what God put in your hands. Because now we have the time to do it. So remember, everything that we did, all the hard work we've done this month, all I want you to do is focus on resting. Because you have done plenty. He sees it, you see it, I see it, and you don't have to rush anymore. Remember, keep going. Not faster, just faithful. Because this is how the blueprint year unfolds. In 2025, God gave me the blueprint. But in 2026, I'm walking single moms through it.